Hey everyone, welcome back. We're diving into a conversation today.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, between Alexa and Alex.
Okay.
They're English language learners just chatting about
Let's see.
food and school life. You know, things that are pretty relatable for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to kind of pick out some of the interesting things they say
Okay.
and see what we can learn.
Got it.
What do you think?
Sounds good to me. What's the source material? Like, is this a...
Oh, yeah, it's just like a...
It's kind of like a conversational podcast.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like a back and forth.
Yeah. So, they're just kind of talking about their lives.
Gotcha.
And,
yeah.
we're gonna see what we can pull out of that.
I like it.
Yeah.
So it's like a deep dive into that conversation.
Exactly.
Cool.
So maybe we'll start with this kind of classic debate. Meat or veggies?
Okay.
Alexa kind of kicks it off by,
Yeah.
meat lovers. We appreciate it for the protein.
Yeah.
As a good source of protein.
Exactly. And then veggie fans, on the other hand.
Right.
We're all about those vitamins and minerals. And
of course.
they both acknowledge that some people choose not to eat meat at all.
Right.
Which is a nice, inclusive touch.
That's great. Yeah. It's not just like a black and white dichotomy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. They're open-minded about it.
Alex digs into kind of the benefits of both.
Okay.
He points out that meat, like your chicken, fish, beef, it gives you energy.
Sure.
Because...
Yeah, you break it down and...
Well, it breaks down into amino acids.
Right.
And that becomes fuel for your body.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keeps you full longer.
Makes sense.
But he does caution that eating too much meat.
Yeah.
Especially red meat.
Too much of anything is probably not good.
Right.
But yeah.
Might not be the best for your heart.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So moderation, I guess, is key.
And on the veggie side, they both agree, packed with nutrients.
For sure.
All
those good vitamins and minerals.
Vitamins A, C, K.
Yeah.
Potassium, magnesium.
That's important for bone health.
Absolutely. And, generally easy to digest and, not too many calories.
It's not going to weigh you down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, what's interesting is they highlight that the right balance between meat and veggies really depends on you.
That makes sense.
And Alex mentions this concept of personalized nutrition.
Oh, interesting.
So the idea that what fuels one person might not
be ideal.
Be the best for another.
Yeah.
And he even uses the example of athletes who might need more protein.
Right.
Which they can get from meat.
Of course, yeah.
Or from plant-based sources, like lentils and beans.
It all depends on what you're doing with your body.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I love that they emphasize that it's important to...
It's about you as an individual.
Figure out what works best for your body.
Right.
Yeah.
And not just following some fad diet.
Right. And the best part, they're all about...
What's the best part?
Exploring new recipes.
Oh.
And enjoying a variety of foods.
Yeah. That's
restrictive diets here.
So, like, if you're someone who maybe isn't too adventurous with your food choices, they're encouraging you branch out a little bit.
Yeah.
Try something new.
Branch out, be adventurous.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
That's great.
So speaking of exploring new things, let's move on to their discussion about school life.
Sure.
What stood out to you? About their perspectives on school?
School.
Yeah. Let's hear it. Well, Alexa starts off by saying, school isn't just about academics.
Right.
It's also about forming those friendships.
Yeah.
That can last a lifetime.
Of course.
Discovering passions you never knew you had. She talks about how important it is to connect with people who share your interests.
I mean, that makes sense. You're going to be spending a lot of time with these people at school. So it's helpful if you have things in common.
Exactly.
That's great.
And then Alex chimes in and he talks about how school helps you develop essential skills.
Like what?
Teamwork, problem solving, time management.
Those are good.
Things you'll use
useful
throughout your life, not just in the classroom.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a really good point. It's school is like a training ground for the real world.
Yeah.
Like you learn how to collaborate, think critically, manage your time effectively.
Absolutely.
All those things.
It's like they're saying school is a training ground for navigating the real world.
Exactly.
Yeah. And they also acknowledge that school can be tough.
It's not all sunshine and roses.
Right. With exams and homework piling up.
Sometimes it's tough.
But they frame it as a necessary challenge. Way to build resilience.
So it's like
learn.
You got to go through the mud.
How to push through
the flowers.
Obstacles.
Exactly. Yeah, I like that analogy.
I even share...
Oh, do they have some stories?
Some funny anecdotes about their own school experiences.
That's fun.
Yeah.
So they can relate.
It makes those listeners' relatable challenges feel a bit less daunting.
I like that.
Yeah.
It makes it feel more human.
So they talk about...
So what kind of...
Pulling all-nighters.
Oh, yeah.
To finish projects.
Classic.
The stress of those.
Amen.
Big exams.
Yeah.
But they also emphasize...
But it's not just the bad stuff.
Those fun memories.
Okay, good.
You know?
Yeah, like what?
Hanging out during lunch breaks, joining clubs, playing sports.
Yeah, so it's about finding that balance.
Right. It's about finding that balance.
Between work and play.
Between work and play.
School shouldn't be all work.
Exactly. And they also dive into some practical.
Get practical.
Tips for navigating various aspects of school life.
Okay.
Let's start with making friends.
All right.
Often a big concern.
Yeah, especially when you're...
For students.
New.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So Alex...
Trust me.
What does Alex say?
Has some good advice.
Okay.
He suggests starting simple.
Okay, keep it simple.
You know, just a friendly hello.
Oh.
Or by joining a club.
Okay.
Or activity.
So put yourself out there.
That interests you.
Yeah.
It's a way to find like-minded people.
Right. You'll have that common ground.
Let those connections develop organically.
Exactly.
And he emphasizes...
It's not going to happen overnight.
The building genuine friendships takes time.
For sure.
It's not...
Rome wasn't built in a day. An instant process.
As they say.
And that's okay.
Exactly.
It reminds me of the saying, Rome wasn't built in a day.
There you go.
Meaningful relationships require patience and effort.
You got to put in the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Now on to homework.
Okay, the dreaded homework.
Which can be a source of stress.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
For many students.
Especially if you've got a lot of it.
So Alexa suggests finding a quiet...
Oh, that's a good idea.
Study space.
Yeah.
A place where you can...
Get away from distractions.
Focus without distractions.
So like go to the library.
Yeah.
Or a coffee shop.
She also talks about taking breaks.
Okay, good.
To avoid burnout.
Can't burn yourself out.
Breaking down big assignments.
Oh, that's a good strategy.
Into smaller, more manageable chunks.
Yeah.
And not being afraid.
Don't be scared.
To ask for help.
To ask for help.
When you need it.
Yeah. I mean, everyone needs help sometime.
It's about working smarter, not harder.
Exactly.
And recognizing.
Yeah. And it's okay.
That it's okay to reach out.
To reach out.
For support when you're feeling overwhelmed. Yeah. She even mentions specific techniques.
Oh, like what?
Like active recall.
Okay.
Which involves testing yourself on the material you're learning.
Oh, that's smart.
To strengthen your memory.
Yeah, so that you can really ingrain that information.
Speaking of working smarter, let's talk about group work.
Oh, yeah, group projects.
Alex points out.
So what does he say?
That it's a valuable opportunity. To learn.
To learn from your classmates.
From your classmates.
Okay.
You get exposed.
To new perspectives.
To different perspectives. Learn how to.
Yeah, that's so important.
Communicate your ideas effectively.
Being able to communicate your ideas.
And practice collaboration.
Those are important.
Skills, which are essential in today's world.
Absolutely.
Like they say 2 heads.
2 heads.
Are better.
Are better than one.
Than one.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Group projects, when done right.
When done right.
Can be incredibly beneficial.
Because sometimes they're a disaster.
Right.
But when they're done well, they can really help you.
For developing critical thinking.
Yeah.
And problem-solving skills.
Exactly.
And then comes exam prep.
Oh, yeah.
Which can be a nerve-wracking.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Experience for many.
Exams are scary.
Alexa recommends.
Okay, what does she recommend?
A consistent study schedule.
So don't cram it all in at the last minute.
Right.
Okay.
Using flashcards to help memorize key facts.
That's a classic study technique.
And
study with friends.
Studying with friends.
Yeah.
For that.
So you can quiz each other.
Added support and accountability.
Yeah, I like that.
That study group tip.
It's all about support.
Is especially helpful as it allows for peer learning.
For sure.
And can make
it more fun.
The process more enjoyable.
Than just sitting alone in your room, staring at a textbook.
It's like having a built-in support system.
Exactly.
To help you stay
on track.
And stay motivated.
Yeah. And speaking of motivation, Alex stresses.
What's he got to say?
The importance of remembering the
what's the
long-term benefits of all that hard work.
Right.
He talks about.
It's how good grades.
Yeah, good grades can lead to
open doors.
More opportunities.
To future opportunities.
Yeah.
And he encourages.
Don't think of it as a chore.
Students to view homework.
Right.
Not as a chore.
It's an opportunity.
But as a chance.
Yeah.
to deepen their understanding.
To learn and to grow.
Of a subject.
Yeah.
It's about connecting those daily tasks.
To the big picture.
To a larger purpose.
Exactly. Recognizing it's not just busy work.
That the effort you put in today,
expanding your horizons,
can pay off in the long run. He also suggests breaking down those daunting tasks into smaller, more manageable steps and rewarding yourself after
completing each one.
Yeah. Gotta celebrate those little wins.
It's all about finding ways.
Yeah. And it's okay
to make the process
to take a break.
More enjoyable.
And rewarding.
Don't
forget about self-care.
And don't forget, they emphasize
gotta take care of yourself.
That it's okay to take breaks.
Yeah, you can't pour from an empty cup.
And prioritize.
Gotta fill yourself up.
Self-care during those stressful study periods.
It's all about balance.
It's not about pushing yourself to the point of burnout.
To the point of burnout.
Yeah.
Now let's move on to a topic that's essential.
What's next?
For both academic success and overall well-being.
Okay.
Healthy habits. Oh, yeah.
I'm curious to hear their thoughts on
what are they?
How to incorporate healthy habits.
I have to say about healthy.
Your busy school schedule.
Yeah.
What are some of their key takeaways?
All right, let's get into it.
Yeah. Well, they both stress the importance of staying active.
Yeah.
And hydrated.
Oh, for sure.
Throughout the day.
You got to stay hydrated.
They even encourage walking.
Oh, I love that.
Or biking to school.
Yeah.
Whenever possible.
Yeah.
A great way.
Get that blood flowing.
To get some exercise.
Wake yourself up.
And fresh air. Yeah. Before you even.
Yeah. Get some sunshine.
Step into the classroom.
I love that.
And Alexa points out.
Okay.
That healthy snacks can be a game changer when it comes to
it's all about
maintaining energy,
fueling your body,
and focus
throughout the day.
So you don't have that afternoon slump.
Exactly. Yeah. She even suggests.
Does she have some
prepping snacks?
Snack recommendations.
Ahead of time.
So you're not
tempted
to reach for those sugary vending machines.
Yeah. Or the candy bar. Exactly.
When hunger strikes.
Yeah.
That's such...
Preparation is key.
A practical tip.
Yeah.
It's all about...
Set yourself up for success.
Setting yourself up for success.
Yeah.
By having those...
Have those healthy options.
Healthier options.
Ready to go.
Readily available.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. And speaking of setting yourself up for success...
Okay.
They both emphasize the importance of starting the day with a balanced breakfast.
The most important meal of the day.
Alex even shares his go-to breakfast.
Okay, what's he having?
Oatmeal with berries.
Okay.
And a sprinkle of nuts.
Sounds healthy.
Packed with fiber.
Beautiful.
Protein, healthy fats.
Give you energy to keep him feeling full and energized all morning long.
So he's got it all.
It's amazing how those
I know. It's crazy.
Small choices can have
a little thing.
Such a big impact on our overall well-being.
Yeah. It can really make a difference.
And ability to
how you feel.
Learn and thrive.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, that's a great point.
So we've covered a lot of ground here.
Yeah.
From the benefits of both meat and veggies to
practical tips.
For navigating school life.
And staying healthy.
And incorporating healthy habits into our daily routines.
It's all connected.
What are your final thoughts?
Yeah, it's all about the big picture.
On Alexa and Alex's insights.
You know, I think what really struck me was just their genuine enthusiasm for learning and their willingness to share their experiences and knowledge in a way that's both relatable and inspiring.
I agree.
They make you feel like
I think that's
you're part of the conversation.
A really good point.
And they leave you feeling empowered
to
take those small steps towards a healthier, more fulfilling life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've given us a lot to think about.
For sure.
Now, before we wrap up,
Yeah.
I want to leave our listeners with a thought-provoking question.
All right, hit me with it.
Inspired by Alexa and Alex's advice, what's one small change you could make?
Ooh, I like that.
In your own daily routine.
Yeah.
To enhance your well-being. Or approach to learning.
So, like, what could we do?
It could be something.
To kind of take these ideas.
As simple as.
And implement them.
Adding an extra serving of veggies to your plate.
So, like.
Taking a short walk.
Eat more veggies.
During your lunch break.
Get some exercise.
Or just setting aside.
A dedicated time.
Or be more mindful about.
For focused study.
How you're studying.
Remember even small changes.
Yeah. When done consistently,
little things add up.
Can lead to big results.
Absolutely.
This has been such
I know it's been a great conversation.
Deep dive. Yeah. And I'm sure
we've learned a lot
from our listeners have picked up some valuable tips and insights.
Yeah. I hope our listeners
from Alexa and Alex's conversation
feel inspired too.
Thanks for joining us.
Make some positive changes
on this journey of exploration. Yeah. And we look forward.
And there's always more.
To bringing you more.
To learn, to explore.
Exciting deep dives in the future.
I'm excited for the next one.
Yeah, me too. All right. Bye. See you later.
Bye.
And they also dive into some practical tips.
Oh, nice.
For navigating various aspects of school life.
Okay.
Let's start with making friends.
All right.
Often a big concern for students.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
So Alex has some great advice there.
Okay.
He suggests starting simple.
Keep it simple.
Just with a friendly hello.
Right.
Or by joining a club or activity.
Okay.
That interests you.
Yeah, so you have something in common.
It's a way to find like-minded people.
Makes sense.
And let those connections develop organically.
Yeah, it's not going to happen overnight.
He emphasizes that building genuine friendships takes time.
Right.
It's not an instant process.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
It's like that saying, Rome wasn't built in a day.
It reminds me of the saying, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Exactly.
Meaningful relationships require patience and effort.
You got to put in the work.
Now on to homework.
Oh, boy.
Which can be a source of stress for many students.
Yeah, definitely.
So Alexa suggests finding a quiet study space.
Get rid of those distractions.
A place where you can focus without distractions.
Yeah.
She also talks about taking breaks to avoid burnout.
I want to burn yourself out.
Breaking down big assignments into smaller,
Chunk it up.
More manageable chunks.
Yeah. Bite-sized pieces.
And not being afraid to ask for help when you need it.
It's okay to ask for help.
It's about working smarter, not harder.
I like that.
And recognizing that it's okay to reach out for support when you're feeling overwhelmed.
Yeah. Everyone needs help sometimes.
She even mentions specific techniques like active recall.
Active recall.
Which involves testing yourself on the material you're learning to strengthen your memory.
So like quizzing yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of working smarter, let's talk about group work.
Oh, yeah.
Alex points out that it's a valuable opportunity to learn from your classmates.
Oh.
You get exposed to different perspectives.
Right.
Learn how to communicate your ideas effectively and practice collaboration skills, which are essential in today's world.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
It's like they say, 2 heads are better than 1.
Exactly.
Group projects, when done right, can be incredibly beneficial.
Yeah, but they can also be a disaster.
Right.
If you have that one person who doesn't pull their weight.
For developing critical thinking and problem-solving skills.
Okay.
And then comes exam prep.
Oh. Which can be a nerve-wracking experience for many. For sure. Alexa recommends a consistent study schedule. Don't cram.
Using flashcards to help memorize key facts.
That's a classic.
And even studying with friends.
Oh, yeah.
For that added support and accountability.
Yeah, so you can quiz each other and stay on track.
That study group tip is especially helpful as it allows for peer learning.
Yeah, for sure.
And can make the process more enjoyable.
More fun than just being by yourself.
It's like having a built-in support system to help you stay on track.
Right.
And motivated.
Keep you going.
And speaking of motivation, Alex stresses the importance of remembering the long-term benefits.
Yeah, like why are we doing this?
Of all that hard work.
Right.
He talks about how good grades can open doors to future opportunities.
Okay.
And he encourages students to view homework not as a chore, but as a chance.
Oh, I like that.
To deepen their understanding of a subject.
Yeah, it's not just busy work.
It's about connecting those daily tasks to a larger purpose. Recognizing that the effort you put in today can pay off in the long run.
I like that mindset.
He also suggests breaking down those daunting tasks.
Break it down.
Into smaller, more manageable steps.
Yeah.
And rewarding yourself after completing each one.
Oh, that's good.
It's all about finding ways to make the process more enjoyable and rewarding.
Yeah, don't forget about self-care.
And don't forget, they emphasize that it's okay to take breaks and prioritize self-care.
Yeah.
During those stressful study periods.
Absolutely.
It's not about pushing yourself to the point of burnout.
You got to take care of yourself.
Now let's move on to a topic that's essential for both academic success and overall well-being.
Okay, what's that?
Healthy habits.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
I'm curious to hear their thoughts on how to incorporate healthy habits into a busy school schedule.
Yeah, me too.
What are some of their key takeaways?
All right, let's hear it.
Well, They both stress the importance of staying active and hydrated throughout the day.
Of course.
They even encourage walking or biking to school whenever possible. Oh, I love that.
A great way to get some exercise and fresh air before you even step into the classroom.
Yeah, that's a great way to start the day.
And Alexa points out that healthy snacks can be a game changer.
Oh, yeah.
When it comes to maintaining energy and focus throughout the day.
You don't want to have that afternoon slump.
She even suggests prepping snacks ahead of time.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So you're not tempted to reach for those sugary vending machine treats when hunger strikes.
Nah.
It's all about setting yourself up for success by having those healthier options readily available.
Exactly. Preparation is key.
Right. And speaking of setting yourself up for success,
yeah,
they both emphasize the importance of starting the day with a balanced breakfast.
Oh, yeah. Breakfast is so important.
Alex even shares his go-to breakfast oatmeal with berries and a sprinkle of nuts.
Okay.
Packed with fiber, protein, healthy fats.
Sounds pretty balanced.
To keep him feeling full and energized all morning long.
Yeah, you got to fuel your body. It's amazing how those small choices can have such a big impact on our overall well-being and ability to learn and thrive.
I know, it's crazy how the little things can really add up over time.
So we've covered a lot of ground here, from the benefits of both meat and veggies to practical tips for navigating school life and incorporating healthy habits into our daily routines.
It's all connected.
What are your final thoughts on Alexa and Alex's insights?
You know, I think what really stood out to me was their positive attitude.
Yeah.
And how they approach these topics with a sense of curiosity and a willingness to learn.
Right.
They don't claim to have all the answers, but they're open to exploring different perspectives and finding what works best for them.
It's inspiring.
Yeah, and I think that's a great takeaway for our listeners, to be open to trying new things.
Absolutely.
And not be afraid to experiment until you find what helps you thrive.
I love that. So before we wrap up, I want to leave our listeners with this question. What's one small change you can make in your own life today?
Ooh, I like that.
Inspired by Alexa and Alex's advice to improve your well-being or your approach to learning.
It could be something as simple as adding an extra serving of vegetables to your dinner.
Right.
Or taking a 15-minute walk during your lunch break.
Or even just setting aside a dedicated time for focused study each day.
Exactly. And remember, even small changes can make a big difference over time.
This has been such a fun and insightful deep dive into the world of food school and healthy habits.
Yeah, I feel like we learned a lot.
I agree. Thanks for joining us on this journey, and we look forward to bringing you more exciting deep dives in the future.
Can't wait.
See you next time.
Bye.